With a workplace and a computer, you know, the student can accomplish any task needed, even college-related tasks.
Well, if they have the right software. And a selection of software can open up all kinds of opportunities for the creative college student. Computers have opened new doors in the world of visual media, and today, the power of a strong visual presentation goes hand in hand with the written word. So how can a college student best use these new tools at their disposal? Well, here's Brian Allen with the story.
In business and practically all walks of life, communication is very important. On campus, students bring together a world of communication skills, but having the tools to use those skills is what makes all the difference. Part of our learning process is being able to communicate your best ideas with the greatest impact. There's more to the written word than what's in your computer. Today, there's a visual literacy that is part of our lives. Joining us today on Campus Spaces is Catherine Hughes from Corel, who will show us some software that's very powerful and will give students that graphic edge. Welcome, Catherine.
Thanks, Brian. It's great to be here.
Hey, could you tell us some of the trends that parents and students need to be aware of while preparing for the first year on campus?
Now more than ever, digital photos and videos are playing an increasingly important role in how students communicate both in the classroom and with each other. And that's going to serve them well not only on campus and in the classroom, but as they begin their careers.
Now, how can software help with that transition into the campus life?
Where the software really helps is to help those students take all of those digital photos and videos and bring them into the world in a way that's very exciting, compelling, and persuasive, and that's what really makes an impact in the classroom.
Can you tell us how Corel software will better help the students express themselves?
Absolutely, there's several examples. Imagine a student coming to campus for the first time. One of the first things they need to do is create their own home away from home. And typically they probably inherited a fairly standard looking dorm room. Now they could go out to a big box store and buy posters, but everybody has the same posters. Why not take one of their favorite photographs? They can take that photo and in just a few clicks turn it into a beautiful masterpiece, a painted canvas, a poster, a calendar, and it really expresses who they are, and they have that in their surroundings all of the time. Another example, once they've got their dorm rooms decorated, chances are they're going to want to have some friends over. We all know that one of the best ways to make friends and build your communities on campus is through social networking sites. And of course, we all want to make a very good first impression. And so when we post our profile picture, we can use the makeover tools. And with just a few clicks, we can do a little bit of touch up, maybe whiten our teeth, add a suntan, just to make sure we make the best possible first impression. And then finally, there's no more powerful way nowadays to get your point of view out and across to people than using our video software. So whether you're presenting a term project, whether you're leading a campus fundraiser, or maybe there's a dream summer internship that you've been thinking about, by taking video footage and putting your unique stamp on it, it's a way to really powerfully communicate a message, and it allows you to really communicate and create in your own way.
Right now, I could see you making a killer presentation for a professor, and that's a skill and a tool that they could take right to the real world, right? For business environments even.
Absolutely, and we're already seeing trends, for example, in the classroom at an elementary or high school level with digital storytelling. And this is where students are encouraged to incorporate photos and videos into their presentations as a way to tell their story and connect with their peers in the classroom. So they're getting started already and learning how to take communication beyond the written word into the graphical world, into the visual world, and this is going to help them not only on campus but also as they start their careers.
Okay, now I think you mentioned before, but people, especially parents, probably think that this software is going to be very difficult to learn. You need special training, and is it expensive? Is this the case?
Not at all. In fact, the beauty of Corel software is that you don't have to be a trained expert, you don't have to be a graphic designer, you don't have to be a Hollywood director. It's all very easy to learn and use. We incorporate learning resources, tutorials, all kinds of tips to make it very, very easy for someone new to the program to get up and running quickly and to be very productive very quickly. And then what's beautiful about the programs are that as students grow in confidence, they can explore their skill sets even more and grow with the program.
Should we go take a look at the software now?
Sounds great.
Let's do it.
This is Evelyn Watts and Tanya Lux. We're going to show you how fun and easy it can be to express yourself with Corel software.
Corel Painter Essentials allows you to take your favorite photos and with a couple mouse clicks transform them into beautiful painted masterpieces. Let's go ahead and start our photo painting. I'll select the image I'd like to work with, and if we take a look at this, I can come down to the selection of painting styles, and there's so much to choose from, but I think I'm going to go with a watercolor sketch. I select that, and I can also choose to transform the edges of the image. Now that I've got the photo prepped, we'll turn the tracing paper off and start the painting process. Painter Essentials is building the beautiful masterpiece right in front of our eyes here, and once it's done laying down the watercolor, it'll come over the top and do the hand-hewn sketch. And now my masterpiece is complete. As Catherine mentioned, you want to put your best face forward for your online social networking, and the best way to do that is to learn how to edit your images. I'm going to show you how Corel Paint Shop Pro can make this process very simple. Over on the left, we have the Learning Center. I'm going to go to Retouch and Restore and give myself a little makeover. Let's zoom in for a closer look here, and I'll show you how I can remove, whether it's a blemish or a beauty mark, a simple click and they're all gone. If we come up here, I can even eliminate some of my wrinkles. Now let's get a zoomed out view and take a look at some of the other makeover tools. I missed spring break this year, so I'm going to go ahead and airbrush a nice deep dark tan on myself, and we'll finish off the makeover by applying some white strips using the toothbrush. So let's come up here, grab the toothbrush, couple clicks, and I now have white bright teeth. Now let's take a look at the before and after, and you can see it's a nice subtle improvement.
Learning to communicate visually with photos and videos does not have to be difficult. With Corel Video Studio, you can actually reuse the wizards that are built in, so as a beginner you can get started really quickly. What I'm going to do now is show you a couple of cool things I did with my friend Jana's video that she was doing for a fundraiser. So right now I actually filmed her in front of a green sheet. So easily I can just drag and drop her video clip onto my timeline. And now I'm going to choose a different background. So let me quickly come over here and use one of the backgrounds that are provided in Video Studio. And I'm quickly going to just change the length of that. And in a couple of quick clicks, what I can do is make that green background disappear with Video Studio's chroma key feature. In one click, I can easily choose the color I want, and now it's disappeared. Already it's looking pretty slick. So I'm going to add in a little bit of text, and I can type it on the screen and make it happen. But what I can also do is use text that I've already created. Again, I'm just going to drag and drop. And with Video Studio, I have access to hundreds of filters and effects, animations that I can use to really either just work on the video enhancements or to really make something unique that stands out to the crowd. Well, now that I've added the content that I want, the photos and the text and so on, let's take a quick look and see how it looks so far. Fantastic. I'm really happy with it. I could continue if I wanted to, but right now what I want to do is share this with the world. So whether you're capturing content from a webcam, a video camera, a digital still camera, your phone, no matter where you're getting it from, you can bring it all into Video Studio and then share it out with the world.
Wow, we can post videos online now, which is great for students in the classroom or just for fun.
Students have a global platform to express their point of view, so it's a very exciting time for students to communicate and create in their own way.
Now, if we want to find out more about Corel software, where should we go?
You can visit corel.com/designing spaces.
Thank you so much, Catherine, for coming on Campus Spaces and joining us today. And now you can see how important it is for parents to know the essential tools needed to give their children the proper education. For Campus Spaces, I'm Brian Allen.